I want to also ask you about your interpretation of the Bible and your feelings about gays and lesbians. You have said in recent years that opposition to same-sex marriage is a defining political debate in this country. You're opposed to it. You'd like to see a constitutional ban against it in this country. And during a speech that you gave in 2004 at an education conference, you spoke openly and in detail about gays and lesbians. And I want to play just a portion of that speech and have you react to it.
It's a very sad life. It's part of Satan, I think, to say that this is gay. It's anything but gay. It leads to the personal enslavement of individuals. Because if you're involved in the gay and lesbian lifestyle, it's bondage. It is personal bondage, personal despair, and personal enslavement. And that's why this is so dangerous. We need to have profound compassion for people who are dealing with a very real issue of sexual dysfunction in their life and sexual identity disorders.
That is the view President Bachmann would have of gay Americans?
Well, I am running for the presidency of the United States. I'm not running to be anyone's judge. I do stand
But you have judged them.
I don't judge them. I don't judge them. I am running for presidency of the United States.
Is that the view of gay Americans that President Bachmann would have?
Well, my view on marriage is that I believe that marriage is between a man and a woman, and that's what I stand for. But I ascribe honor and dignity to every person, no matter what their background. They have honor and they have dignity.
Do you think gay Americans hearing quotes like that from you would think that that's honor and dignity coming from you about their circumstance?
I am not anyone's judge, and I'm not standing in as
Congresswoman, do you think anybody hears that and thinks you haven't made a judgment about gays and lesbians?
That's all I can tell you, is that I'm not judging.
So your words should stand for themselves.
I'm running for the presidency of the United States. That's what's important.
Would you appoint an openly gay person to your administration, to your cabinet, or name them as a judge?
My criteria would be the same for that, which would be, where do you stand on the Constitution? Are you competent? And do you share my views? That's my criteria.
But those views are pretty clear. So you would, as far as a judge, you talked about that. An openly gay person is acceptable as a matter of your administration, as a member of your administration.
I have my criteria for what my appointments would be based on, and it's whether you uphold the Constitution, if you're competent, and
so it would
if you
not be a
share my
factor.
views. I am not out asking any other questions.
One last one on this: can a gay couple who adopt children, in your mind, be considered a family?
When it comes to marriage and family, my opinion is that marriage is between a man and a woman, and I think that's been my view.
So a gay couple with kids would not be considered a family to you?
You know, all of these kind of questions really aren't about what people are concerned about right now. This isn't what
Congresswoman, you said that any candidate for president should be asked about his or her views and their record. This is a record of your statement. These were defining political issues for you as your political career advanced. You're the one who said that same-sex marriage was a defining political issue of our time. Those were your words back in 2004. So I'm just asking you about your views on something that has animated your political life.
I think my views are clear.